Do you ever lie awake at night with thoughts spinning endlessly, your heart heavy and peace feeling so far away? What if, instead of fighting your mind, you could gently let go, breathe and remember the calm that has always lived within you? Welcome, dear friend, to Bright Buddha, your safe space for peace, healing, and gentle wisdom. If you feel this sanctuary speaks to your heart, take a moment to subscribe so that whenever the world feels heavy, you'll always have a home to return to. Welcome back, dear friend. This is your safe space for peace and healing. Tonight, let this be your sanctuary, your temple beneath the quiet stars. You have carried the weight of the day, the noise of thoughts, the pressure of expectations. Here you can finally set them down. This is your spiritual home, a place to return to whenever your heart longs for rest. Close your eyes gently and feel the ground beneath you. Let your body sink as if the earth itself is holding you. Feel your breath soften. Inhale slowly, exhale fully. Tonight we begin a gentle journey together. A journey not outward but inward, a return to presence, a return to peace. So often life feels heavy. Perhaps you know this weight well. The overthinking mind that never stops, the heart that worries about tomorrow, the nights when sleep feels far away, no matter how tired you are. It can feel as though you are trapped in a cycle of restlessness, where your body longs for rest but your mind keeps running. Maybe you have asked yourself in the quiet of the night, why can't I let go? Why do my thoughts spin endlessly? Why does peace feel so distant? These questions are familiar to many hearts. And yet, what if there was another way? What if the very mind that troubles you could also be the doorway to calm? What if you are not broken but simply waiting to remember? This is the wisdom of the Buddha, offered not as doctrine, but as a mirror for your own experience. More than 2,000 years ago, a man just like you sat beneath a tree and saw clearly the nature of life. He saw that suffering exists, not because we are weak, but because we cling. We cling to what we wish would stay. We resist what we wish would change. And in this tension we suffer. But dear one, you are not alone in this. Every human heart knows this longing, this grasping, this ache. Tonight, let us sit together in this truth. You do not need to fight it. You only need to see it gently as you might watch clouds pass across the sky. Take a slow breath now. Inhale, hold gently, and exhale. Feel how the body responds, how the shoulders loosen, how the heart softens. Each breath is a reminder that you are alive, that you are here, that peace is possible. Imagine your thoughts as leaves floating on a river. One by one they appear. A memory, a worry, a plan, a doubt. They land on the surface of the water and drift away. You don't need to push them. You don't need to follow them. You only need to watch. The river carries everything in its own time. This is mindfulness, the gentle art of being with what is. The Buddha called it the path to freedom. Not freedom from life, but freedom in life. You don't need to change who you are. You only need to release the grip little by little and trust that the current will carry you. Sometimes the mind feels like a restless bird, flapping, circling, never landing. But even the most restless bird eventually returns to the nest. Your breath is that nest. Each time you return to it, the mind finds a place to rest. So now let us breathe together. Inhale, may I be safe. Exhale, may I let go. Inhale, may I find peace. Exhale, may I release the day. Repeat these words softly in your heart, letting them ripple like waves across a still pond. You are not alone, dear one. Others have walked this path before you. Others lie awake at night, carrying the same worries, the same longing for calm. When you breathe with awareness, you join a great river of seekers across time, all moving toward peace. Picture yourself sitting beneath a great tree at night. Above you, the stars shimmer. Around you, the air is quiet. In your chest, a gentle warmth glows. This tree is your refuge, its roots deep, its branches sheltering. You are safe here. You are supported. You are not broken. Life contains suffering, yes, but suffering is not all there is. There is also love, presence, compassion, and the stillness that lives beneath every storm. Tonight we touch that stillness together. As you listen, allow your body to soften even more. Your jaw loosens, your shoulders drop, your belly rises and falls with ease. Let each part of you know it is safe to rest, it is safe to let go. You don't need to hold on anymore, not to the mistakes of the past, not to the worries of the future, not to the endless questions. In this moment, there is only breath, only stillness, only peace. And if your mind wanders, that's okay. Gently guide it back, as you would guide a child with kindness, not scolding but loving. Whisper to yourself, it is enough. I am enough. This breath is enough. Dear friend, tonight is the beginning, a remembering of what has always been within you, a jewel hidden beneath the dust of worry, a quiet river beneath the noise of thought. Let this be your sanctuary. Let this be your rest. And as we close this part of our journey, carry one truth with you. You are not failing by resting. You are awakening. You are not broken. You are whole. You are enough. Dear friend, after we have recognized the first and second noble truths, that life contains suffering, and that its root lies in endless grasping and craving, now a new door quietly opens, a door of hope, of deep reassurance. Suffering can come to an end. This means you are not condemned to live forever in the cycle of restlessness, anxiety, sleepless nights, and fear. The Buddha showed us that when we loosen our grip on the burning rope of craving, the pain begins to dissolve. Suffering falls away, not because the world changes, but because the way we hold it has changed. Imagine you are clutching a rope with all your strength. The tighter you hold, the deeper the marks, the sharper the pain. But the moment you release even slightly, relief arises. The same is true with suffering. Life does not suddenly become perfect, but the heart no longer bleeds from its grasp. This is the third noble truth, the cessation of suffering. And the Buddha pointed clearly to the path that leads there, the Noble Eightfold Path. It is not a list of rigid commandments, nor a distant promise. It is a way of living, a gentle balance, a middle way. This path is described as 8 branches, like 8 petals of a lotus lifting the heart toward freedom. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These are not steps to climb one by one, but living qualities, radiating together like rays of sunlight. They support and nourish each other, leading you back to your natural calm. Right view is seeing clearly, seeing that everything is impermanent, that clinging brings suffering, that compassion and understanding are the true foundations of peace. When you begin to see life with this clarity, the wounds of the heart slowly soften. Right intention is the resolve to turn the mind toward kindness and letting go. Instead of filling your thoughts with anger or fear, you water the seeds of compassion and gentleness. Each wholesome thought is like a drop of clear water falling into a wide lake, rippling peace throughout. Right speech is the practice of speaking truthfully and kindly. Words can heal or harm. When you choose words of care, your own heart becomes lighter, freer. Right action is living with integrity, acting in ways that do not harm yourself or others, respecting life in all its forms. Each kind action is a seed planted in the field of your future peace. Right livelihood means sustaining yourself in ways that are honest, clean, and compassionate. When your daily work aligns with kindness rather than exploitation, the nights of your life become more restful. Right effort is the art of balanced energy. Not indifference, but not strain either. Like a string on a lute. Too loose, it makes no sound. Too tight, it breaks. Only when tuned with balance does it create harmony. Right mindfulness is the ability to return again and again to the present, to notice your breath, your feelings, your thoughts without judgment. Each return to the present moment is like coming home to yourself, and right concentration is deep stability of mind. A stillness like a mountain unmoved by the wind, a clarity like a calm lake reflecting the sky, a light like a lamp in the darkness. From this stillness, wisdom naturally shines forth. Dear one, these 8 paths are not far away. They are here in every breath, every step, every choice. Each time you speak gently instead of harshly, you are walking the path. Each time you pause and breathe with awareness, you are on the path. Tonight, as you lie down and listen to these words, allow your body to rest completely. Trust that even in this very moment, you are already walking the 8-fold path. Each breath you take, each ripple of calm spreading through your being, is another lotus opening in the pond of your heart. If anxiety arises, whisper softly to yourself, "Suffering can end. Peace is within me." Let these words be like a small lamp in the night, guiding you home. You do not need to become someone else. You only need to return to yourself, gentle, luminous, already enough. The Buddha called this the middle way, where you need not force yourself into extremes nor abandon yourself to despair. You simply take small steps, steady and mindful, each one carrying you closer to freedom. And as you breathe, remember this: you are not alone. You are walking beside countless beings of the past, the present, and the future, all moving quietly toward awakening. Let this night remind you that peace is never far. It is in the rise and fall of your breath, in the steady beat of your heart, in the gentle presence of mindfulness. So now, dear friend, allow sleep to come. Let your worries fall away like autumn leaves drifting to the ground. Let your body sink into the earth and let your mind rest in the stillness that has always been here. As you drift into sleep, carry with you one tender truth: the path is open, and you have already taken your first steps. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight we take another gentle step together. After seeing clearly the truth of suffering and learning about the noble path, we now arrive at a tender and necessary practice, the art of letting go. Perhaps you know well the grip of anxiety, the mind that clings to what-ifs, the heart that tightens under invisible weight, the body that feels restless even when lying still. Anxiety often whispers that if only we hold on tighter, if only we control more, then peace will come. But the opposite is true. The more we grasp, the more we suffer. Letting go is not abandonment. It is not carelessness. It is trust. Trust that you are safe in this moment. Trust that life has its own rhythm. Trust that peace comes not from controlling every detail, but from releasing what was never truly yours to carry. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine placing down a heavy backpack you have been carrying for years. Feel the straps loosen from your shoulders. Feel the ground supporting its weight instead of you. This is the first taste of letting go. The Buddha often used the image of a clenched fist and an open hand. The closed fist clings, resists, and tires quickly. The open hand releases, rests, and receives with ease. Tonight, let your heart become that open hand. Notice how many thoughts are about the past, what you should have done, what you could have said. Notice how many are about the future, what might happen, what might go wrong. Yet here in this breath, neither past nor future can touch you. Here there is only this inhalation, this exhalation. Anxiety cannot survive when you root yourself in the present. Imagine your thoughts as birds resting on a branch. Some chirp with excitement, others with worry. If you try to chase them away, they only flutter more wildly, but if you sit quietly beneath the tree, they come and go on their own. This is the practice of letting go, not fighting, not forcing, simply resting until the mind grows still. When you notice tension rising, whisper softly, "I don't have to hold this anymore." Say it again, slower. "I don't have to hold this anymore." With each repetition, the burden softens. Sometimes we believe letting go means losing, but letting go is not loss, it is freedom. Like releasing a bird back to the sky, or loosening the knot of a rope, or setting a lantern afloat on a river. What you release is not wasted, it transforms, it flows, it returns as peace. The Buddha compared holding on to craving and fear to grasping at fire. No matter how precious you think it is, it will burn you. The wise response is to place it down. In that moment, suffering ends. So tonight, as you lie in stillness, bring to mind one thing you are ready to release. It might be a worry you've repeated endlessly. It might be a judgment about yourself. It might be an expectation that weighs on your chest. Name it silently in your heart. Hold it gently for a moment. Then, with your next exhale, imagine opening your hand and letting it drift away like a leaf carried by the wind. Feel the space that remains. Feel how light your chest becomes. Feel how the breath deepens when there is no longer a stone pressing on it. This is the gift of release. Letting go is also an act of kindness toward yourself. For too long you may have carried burdens heavier than anyone could bear. Tonight, remember, you deserve rest, you deserve peace, you deserve to lay your burdens down. Repeat softly with me. I release, I rest, I return. Again, I release, I rest, I return. Let these words become like waves washing over your being, carrying away the debris of fear, leaving the sand smooth and clear. The practice of release is not something done once. It is like breathing. Again and again, each moment a chance to loosen, each moment a chance to trust. And just as each exhale makes space for the next inhale, each letting go makes space for new peace to arise. Tonight, feel yourself floating like a feather on the breeze, nothing to push, nothing to resist, simply carried, simply free. You are not your worries, you are not your tension. You are the vast sky in which they appear and disappear, and the sky is never broken. As you prepare for rest, let this truth hold you. Letting go does not make you weaker. It makes you lighter. It makes you whole. It opens your heart to receive the quiet joy that was always waiting beneath the noise. So breathe, dear friend. Release the grip. Lay your burdens down, and trust that as you drift into sleep, you are being carried by the breath, by the earth, by the timeless peace that is your true nature. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight we journey deeper into the art of release. In the last part, we began to let go of anxiety, to soften the grip of thoughts that bound us. Now, we turn towards something even gentler and more liberating. The practice of releasing inner burdens, the heavy weights that have followed us for years. Think for a moment of the invisible loads you may carry. Perhaps the echo of harsh words spoken long ago. Perhaps regrets that return in the quiet hours of night. Perhaps expectations, your own or others, that sit like stones upon your chest. These burdens are not seen by the eye, but they are felt deeply in the body, in the tightening shoulders, in the weary sighs, in the sleepless nights. The Buddha once compared our suffering to carrying a heavy sack of stones. Each stone is a memory, a worry, a fear. We walk with it, thinking we must, never realizing we can put it down. Tonight, let us begin to set these stones aside one by one. Close your eyes and take a slow, steady breath. Imagine yourself standing by a wide, clear river. Beside you is a basket filled with stones. Each stone represents something you've carried for too long. Guilt, regret, fear, judgment. With each exhale, lift one stone from the basket and place it into the flowing water. Watch it sink gently beneath the surface. Watch the ripples fade into calm. Stone by stone, the basket becomes lighter. Stone by stone, your heart becomes freer. And as you release, notice that the river does not resist. It accepts everything, transforms everything, carries everything away. This is the power of letting go. Not a rejection, not a denial, but an offering. You offer your pain to the flow of life, trusting that you no longer need to carry it alone. So often we mistake holding on for strength. We believe that if we let go, we will lose control or we will lose ourselves. But true strength lies not in clinging, but in opening. True strength is soft. True strength is surrender. Imagine a bird kept in a cage. It may sing, it may move, but its wings are bound. The moment the cage opens, the bird does not vanish, it becomes itself more fully. The same is true for your heart. When you open the cage of fear and control, your being does not disappear. It becomes free. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It means remembering differently. It means allowing the memory of pain to transform into wisdom, into compassion, into space. Think of a candle burning. The wax melts, the flame flickers, and yet what remains is light. In the same way, when you allow the burdens of the past to melt, what remains is your light, uncovered, undimmed. Now place your hand gently on your chest. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. Whisper softly, I release the weight. I allow peace to remain. Again, I release the weight. I allow peace to remain. Let these words echo through you like a mantra, like a lullaby. The Buddha often spoke of the raft. Imagine you are crossing a river with a raft made of wood and rope. The raft carries you safely to the other shore. But once you arrive, you do not carry the raft on your back. You leave it by the water, for it has served its purpose. In the same way, many of the beliefs, habits, and fears you hold may have once protected you, but now they weigh you down. Tonight, let us thank them for carrying us this far and then gently set them down. As you rest here, feel the body softening even more. The forehead smooths, the shoulders sink, the hands loosen. Notice how good it feels to release. Notice how light it feels to no longer resist. Anxiety, regret, and fear are not who you are. They are weather passing through the vastness of your sky. And the sky, dear one, is never broken by the storm. Repeat with me now, softly, as if singing to your own heart. I am not my burdens. I am not my fears. I am the space that holds them. I am the sky beyond them. Let these words sink deeper with each breath. With every inhale, you receive peace. With every exhale, you return burdens to the river of life. Remember, letting go is not something you do once. It is a rhythm like the waves upon the shore. They come, they go, and yet the ocean remains vast. Each night, each breath, you have the chance to return, to release, to rest. Tonight, as sleep approaches, imagine yourself lying beneath a great tree. Above you, golden leaves drift gently into the breeze. Each falling leaf is something you have released. Each leaf carries away a worry, a sorrow, a burden. Watch them fall, soft and effortless. Watch them disappear into the earth. Feel how free the branches become when they let go. Feel how free you become when you do the same. So rest now, dear friend. Rest knowing you do not need to hold everything together. Rest knowing you do not need to solve everything tonight. Rest knowing you are enough even as you release. And as you close your eyes, remember this truth. The art of letting go is not an ending. It is a beginning. It is the doorway to peace, to freedom, to the sleep your heart has long desired. Breathe softly, release gently, and allow yourself to drift, carried by the great river of life, into stillness, into silence, into rest. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight our journey carries us into the tender landscape of healing, the place where you remember your worth, where you begin to embrace yourself with love. You have walked through the truth of suffering, through the practice of letting go, and now your heart is ready to be nourished. So often we are taught to be kind to others, but not to ourselves. We give, we care, we carry, and yet we forget the one person who also longs for compassion. The self within. Healing begins the moment you turn that same kindness inward, the moment you realize that you too deserve the love you so freely offer. Close your eyes gently. Place a hand over your heart and feel the steady rhythm there. It has been with you since the beginning, beating tirelessly through joy and through sorrow, through triumph and through struggle. Whisper softly to it, "Thank you. Thank you for carrying me." Already a quiet healing begins. The Buddha often reminded his followers that just as a mother loves and protects her only child, so should we hold ourselves with that same unwavering tenderness. This is not selfishness, this is sanity, because when you tend to your own heart, you create the soil in which compassion for the whole world can bloom. Think of a wounded bird. If you held it harshly, its wings would only break further. But if you hold it gently, give it rest, give it warmth, it will one day fly again. In the same way, your own heart asks not for judgment, but for gentleness. Take a slow breath. Inhale. May I be safe. Exhale. May I be kind to myself. Again, inhale. May I be whole. Exhale. May I be at peace. Let these words wrap around you like a blanket, soft and steady. Healing is not about erasing scars. It is about seeing them with love. Like cracks in a piece of pottery that are filled with gold, your broken places can shine with a beauty deeper than perfection. In Japan, this is called kintsugi, the art of repairing with gold. What was once broken becomes even more precious. And so it is with you. Perhaps there are parts of yourself you've hidden away. Memories you regret, flaws you criticize, mistakes you replay endlessly. Tonight, invite them out of hiding. Sit them gently in the light of your awareness. Instead of asking, "Why am I like this?" ask, "How can I love this part of me more?" You are not your mistakes. You are not your wounds. You are the one who is learning, the one who is healing, the one who is growing. Each pain you've endured has taught you resilience. Each scar has deepened your compassion. You are not less because of them. You are more. Repeat softly with me now. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of rest. I am enough exactly as I am. Feel the truth of these words ripple through your body. Let them replace the old stories of doubt and shame. Let them plant seeds of tenderness that will bloom for years to come. Imagine now that you are standing before a mirror. Instead of seeing flaws, see the face of someone who has endured storms and still stands. See the eyes that have cried and yet still shine. See the lips that have spoken kindness to others even when tired. Bow gently to this reflection and whisper, "You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough." The Buddha taught that self-love is not different from universal love. When you care for yourself, you touch the same stream of compassion that flows through all beings. Your healing becomes the healing of the world. Picture a candle lighting another candle. The flame does not diminish, it multiplies. Your light, when tended with care, becomes a source for others. By loving yourself, you allow your love to reach further than you could ever imagine. So tonight, as you prepare to rest, let this truth settle in your heart. You are not broken. You are a whole and precious being, worthy of gentleness, worthy of compassion, worthy of love. If doubt arises, repeat softly, "I am enough." If fear returns, whisper, "I am safe." If sadness lingers, hold it close and remind it, "I am loved." Every breath you take is a step in healing. Every moment of kindness toward yourself is a seed of peace. And as you drift into sleep, know that you are lying in a field of countless seeds, all waiting to bloom in their time. Rest now, dear friend. Rest in the truth of your worth. Rest in the embrace of your own gentle heart. Rest knowing that you are not alone and that every part of you is welcome here. And as sleep comes, let your final thought be this: I am whole. I am loved. I am enough. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight we step further into the sanctuary of healing, into the heart of self-love and self-worth. You have begun to soften toward yourself, to see that your scars do not diminish you but deepen your beauty. Now, let us go even deeper, to affirm the truth that you are valuable, lovable, and whole exactly as you are. So many of us grow up believing we must earn love. We are told, in words or in silence, that only when we succeed, only when we please, only when we hide our flaws will we be worthy. Over time, these messages become voices in the mind, harsh, relentless, convincing us that we are never enough. But dear one, these voices are not the truth. They are only echoes of misunderstanding. Like clouds that pass across the sky, they come and go. The truth is simpler, softer, eternal. You are enough. Not because of what you do, not because of what you achieve, but because you exist. Because within you lives a spark of sacred worth that no mistake can erase, no failure can dim, no criticism can destroy. Take a breath with me now. Inhale. Feel the breath filling your chest. Exhale. Feel the release. Place your hand over your heart and whisper gently, I am worthy. Again, inhale, exhale, and whisper, I am loved. Let these words be like drops of water falling onto dry soil. At first, the ground may resist. At first, the words may feel unfamiliar, even untrue, but keep watering. Slowly, the soil softens. Slowly, the seeds sprout. In time, a whole field of love will bloom inside you. Imagine now that you are standing beside a great tree. Its trunk is strong. Its roots sink deep into the earth. Its branches spread wide into the sky. This tree does not apologize for existing. It does not question its worth. It simply grows, offering shade, shelter, and beauty. You are like that tree. You do not need to justify your existence. You do not need to shrink to fit anyone's expectations. You are enough standing as you are. The Buddha taught that every being has Buddha nature, a radiant seed of awakening that can never be destroyed. Even when hidden by mud, the lotus carries within it the promise of bloom. Even when the sky is stormy, the sun still shines behind the clouds, and even when you forget your worth, it is still there, steady and shining. So now, let us practice affirmations together. Repeat softly after me, or let the words flow silently in your heart. I am enough. I am whole. I am lovable just as I am. I am not my mistakes. I am more than my fears. I am a light in this world. Let each phrase settle like a stone in the foundation of your being, strong, steady, unshakable. Imagine holding a pearl in your hand. It is smooth, luminous, precious. How is a pearl formed? Through years of irritation, layers of response, patience, and time. What began as discomfort becomes treasure. And so it is with you. The challenges you've endured, the struggles you've faced, the tears you've shed, these have not made you less, they have made you luminous, they have created your pearl. When you doubt yourself, remember, you are the pearl, you are the lotus, you are the tree, you are the flame that shines even in darkness. Healing also means speaking to yourself with tenderness. The inner critic may rise, saying, you are not enough. Smile gently and respond, thank you for trying to protect me, but I choose a kinder truth. Each time you replace judgment with compassion, you rewire the pathways of your mind. Slowly you teach yourself to believe what is real, that you are worthy of love. Now, breathe deeply again. Inhale love. Exhale self-judgment. Inhale acceptance. Exhale doubt. Inhale tenderness. Exhale shame. Let this rhythm wash through you like waves upon the shore, cleansing, softening, renewing. Picture yourself surrounded by lanterns glowing softly in the night. Each lantern represents someone who has ever loved you, even in the smallest way. A smile from a stranger, a kind word from a teacher, a moment of laughter with a friend. Even if you've forgotten them, these lights remain, and they remind you, you are lovable, and you always have been. And now imagine that at the center of these lanterns there is one glowing brighter than the rest. It is your own love, shining steadily from within. This love does not depend on perfection. It does not vanish when you make a mistake. It is constant, like the flame of a candle, like the light of the sun. Rest in this light. Let it fill your chest. Let it flow through your veins. Let it remind every cell of your being, I am enough. I am whole. I am loved. Tonight, as you drift into sleep, hold these truths close. If doubt arises, let it drift away like a cloud. If fear whispers, let it pass like wind through the trees. Beneath it all, the light of your worth remains steady, unchanged. Dear friend, you are precious, you are unique. You are a treasure to this world, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Rest in that truth, rest in that love. Rest knowing that you are enough. And as sleep comes, let your final breath carry this affirmation. I am whole, I am loved, I am enough. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight our journey carries us into the living heart of presence, into the gentle art of embracing life as it is, moment by moment. You have learned to let go, to love yourself, to see your worth. Now you are ready to open to the wider truth that each moment is a gift, fleeting yet infinite when met with awareness. So often we rush through our days, believing peace will come tomorrow, or after the next success, or when the circumstances finally align. But tomorrow is never guaranteed, and the future never truly arrives. Life is here in this breath, in this moment, in the soft rhythm of your chest rising and falling. Take a slow inhale now, and notice the coolness of the air entering. Exhale and feel the warmth leaving. This breath is enough. This breath is life. The Buddha taught that all things are impermanent. Thoughts, feelings, seasons, even our very bodies. At first, this truth can feel unsettling. We long for permanence, for certainty, for something that will never change. Yet impermanence is not our enemy. It is the very reason beauty exists. Think of a sunset. Its colors move you precisely because they will fade. Think of a flower. Its bloom is precious because it will wither. Think of a moment of laughter with someone you love. It touches you because you know it will not last forever. Impermanence does not steal beauty from life. It gives it. Imagine now that you are holding a dewdrop in your hand. It sparkles with the colors of the morning sun, delicate, fragile. Soon it will evaporate. Yet in its brief shining, it holds the entire sky. So it is with every moment you live. When you learn to live with awareness of impermanence, gratitude naturally blooms. Instead of demanding that life be different, you whisper, "Thank you for what is here now. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this body that carries me. Thank you for the sky above, for the ground below, for the people I love, for the lessons I've learned." Take a moment now to whisper your own thank you. Perhaps for something small, the comfort of your blanket, the softness of your pillow, the fact that you are safe enough to rest. Gratitude is not about grand gestures. It is about opening your eyes to the simple treasures that have always been around you. The Buddha once said, "Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Today, this moment, this breath, this step." Presence is freedom, because when you are here, you are no longer haunted by the past nor chained by the future. You are free to simply be. Imagine walking slowly along a forest path. The light filters through the leaves, birds sing, a breeze brushes your skin. You are not thinking of yesterday's worries, nor tomorrow's tasks. You are simply walking, breathing, living. This is presence. This is life. When you lie awake at night, the mind often drifts to what has been lost or what may go wrong. But here in the stillness you can return. Return to the breath, return to the body, return to gratitude. Whisper softly, "This moment is enough. I am here, I am alive, and that is enough." Gratitude is the medicine for anxiety. It shifts the mind from what is missing to what is present, from what has gone wrong to what is still right. Even in hardship, there is always something to honor. A lesson, a friend, a chance to begin again. Repeat with me now. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful for this body. I am grateful for the chance to begin again. Let these words soften your heart. Let them remind you that life is not something to chase, but something to cherish. As you rest tonight, see your life as a river. The water flows steadily, never stopping, never holding. Each moment is a wave, unique and unrepeatable. You cannot hold the wave, but you can feel it. You can honor it. You can let it move through you with gratitude. So breathe, dear friend. Feel the weight of tomorrow slipping away. Feel the regrets of yesterday dissolving. Rest in the flow of now. Rest in the gentle truth that life is precious because it changes. Rest in gratitude for the gift of this night, for the gift of this breath, for the gift of being alive. And as sleep comes, let your final whisper be, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight, our journey carries us into the heart of gratitude. Having learned to rest in the present and embrace impermanence, now we open our hearts to the abundance that surrounds us. Gratitude is not just a polite gesture. It is a way of seeing, a way of living, a way of walking gently through the world. So often we believe that gratitude will come only when life is perfect. We think we must wait until we have more, or until everything is easy to say thank you. But the truth is that gratitude is not found in perfection. Gratitude is found in presence. It arises when we notice the ordinary and see it as extraordinary. Take a moment now to notice something simple around you. Perhaps the air moving in and out of your lungs, perhaps the softness of your blanket, perhaps the silence of this room holding you. These are not small things. They are miracles disguised as ordinary. Gratitude is the practice of opening our eyes to them. The Buddha often spoke of mindfulness as the seed of appreciation. When you are mindful, you taste your food more deeply. You see the colors of a flower more vividly. You hear the laughter of a loved one more tenderly. Gratitude grows from this mindful seeing. Imagine a farmer walking through a golden field of wheat. Each stalk sways in the wind, shimmering in the sunlight. The farmer does not take the field for granted. He bows his head, knowing each grain is life itself, the fruit of earth, rain, sun, and countless hands. In the same way, when you pause and bow inwardly, you realize that every breath you take is also the fruit of 1,000 miracles, the trees that give you oxygen, the ancestors who gave you life, the earth that holds you. Gratitude is not about ignoring pain. It is about remembering that even within pain, beauty still exists. After rain, there is a rainbow. After loss, there is love that remains. After endings, there are beginnings. When you see life this way, gratitude becomes a companion even in the darkest times. Take a slow breath now. Inhale. And whisper silently, thank you for this breath. Exhale. Thank you for this moment. Repeat this a few times, letting the words sink into your body. Each thank you is like a lantern lit in the darkness. One lantern alone is small, but many together can brighten the whole night. Think of the people who have shaped your life. The teachers, friends, family, strangers who showed you kindness. Some may still walk beside you. Some may have gone. Yet their presence lingers in you, in the way you smile, in the way you love, in the way you stand up again after falling. Whisper softly to them now, thank you. Gratitude transforms how we see ourselves too. Instead of focusing only on what is missing, we learn to honor what is already here. Instead of criticizing the body, we thank it for carrying us. Instead of judging our hearts for being wounded, we thank them for their courage to keep loving. Repeat softly with me now. I am grateful for my body. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for my journey. I am grateful for this moment. Let these words ripple through you. Gratitude is not just a thought, it is a vibration that softens the mind and expands the heart. Imagine dipping your hand into a river. As you lift it out, ripples spread across the surface. Gratitude works in the same way. Each moment of appreciation sends ripples outward, touching others, changing the world in subtle but powerful ways. A kind word, a smile, a pause to say thank you. These are not small. They are acts of healing for yourself and for those around you. And gratitude is endless. No matter how much you give, there is always more. It is like the stars in the night sky. You cannot count them, but you can lie back and let their presence remind you of wonder. Tonight, let your gratitude be the stars above you, countless, vast, steady. As you prepare for rest, let your final thoughts be not of what is missing, but of what is here. Whisper a thank you for your breath, for your body, for the gift of being alive one more day. Whisper a thank you for the chance to heal, for the chance to love, for the chance to rest, dear friend. Gratitude is the key that unlocks peace. It transforms the ordinary into sacred, the fleeting into eternal. Rest now in its embrace. Rest knowing that life, even with its storms, is full of reasons to bow in wonder. And as sleep comes, let the last whisper of your heart be, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight we arrive at the gentle threshold of rest. You have walked with courage through suffering, through letting go, through healing, and through gratitude. Now it is time to set everything aside and prepare for deep, nourishing sleep. Sleep is not something to force, it is something to welcome, like a soft guest who arrives when the house is calm and the lights are low. Our practice now is to prepare the heart, the mind, and the body to open their doors to this guest. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Let your body sink into the surface beneath you, supported fully. Notice how the ground holds you without effort. You do not need to do anything. You are carried. Bring your attention to your breath. Inhale slowly through the nose and exhale gently through the mouth. Feel the rhythm of your breathing, soft, steady, natural, like waves moving toward the shore again and again without strain. With each inhale, whisper silently, I breathe in peace. With each exhale, whisper silently, I release the day. Repeat this simple mantra with your breath. I breathe in peace, I release the day. Let the words flow with the rhythm of the body. Let them lull you like a lullaby for the soul. Now, imagine a soft candle burning in your heart. With each inhale, the flame glows brighter. With each exhale, the flame steadies, warm and calm. This candle represents your awareness, gentle, steady, unwavering. It lights your way into sleep. Scan slowly through your body. Begin at the top of your head. Imagine a wave of soft light flowing downward. It smooths your forehead. It relaxes your eyes. It softens your jaw. The wave moves to your neck, releasing all tightness. It flows across your shoulders, melting the weight you've carried. It travels down your arms to your hands, to the tips of your fingers. Breathe, whisper, I release. The wave moves through your chest, soothing your heart. It drifts into your belly, calming every knot. It flows down your hips, into your legs, to your feet, to your toes. Now your entire body is bathed in this soft, healing light, safe, at rest, ready for sleep. Sometimes the mind resists, spinning with thoughts. If this happens, do not fight it. Instead, return to the mantra, I breathe in peace, I release the day. Each time you repeat it, the thoughts drift further away, like clouds across the night sky. Imagine now that you are lying beneath a vast sky filled with stars. Each star represents a blessing, a moment of love, a lesson, a chance to begin again. As you breathe, feel yourself resting beneath this endless sky, safe and small, yet deeply connected to everything. The Buddha once compared the mind to a clear lake. When the wind is still, the lake reflects the moon perfectly. Tonight, let your breath be the stillness that calms the water. Let your awareness reflect the moon of peace shining above. Take a few more breaths with me. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Whisper, I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Again, I am safe. I am loved. I am enough. Let these words be your final thoughts as sleep approaches. If images appear in your mind, let them drift like lanterns on a river. Do not chase them. Do not resist them. Watch them float, glowing gently until they fade into the distance. Now imagine a feather resting on your pillow. Light, effortless, completely at ease. Become that feather, floating, soft, carried by the air of each breath. Dear one, you have done enough for today. You have listened, you have breathed, you have let go. There is nothing more required, nothing more to hold. Rest now in the arms of sleep. trusting that while you rest, life continues to flow, to heal, to unfold as it always does. Trust that tomorrow will bring its own light. For now, your only task is to surrender. Breathe one last time with me. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. And as your body sinks deeper, let the mantra fade into silence. Let the breath guide you gently into dreams. Let sleep take you, soft and kind. You are safe, you are whole, you are loved. Sleep well, dear friend. Sleep deeply, sleep in peace. Welcome back, dear friend. We have walked together through suffering, through letting go, through healing, through love, through gratitude and into rest. Now we arrive at the closing chapter of this journey. Tonight there is nothing left to carry, nothing left to do, only peace, only release. Close your eyes if they are not yet closed. Let your body grow heavy, sinking deeply into the surface beneath you. Feel the safety of this moment. You are held. You are safe. You are free to rest. Take a slow inhale. Exhale fully. With each breath, allow yourself to drift further away from the noise of the day. You have done enough. The world can wait. This moment belongs only to you, to your rest, to your peace. Imagine now a lantern resting in your hands. It glows warmly, softly. This lantern is your heart. For so long it has carried light for others. It has burned through storms and shadows. Tonight you place it gently into the river of sleep. Watch as it floats away, glowing in the dark, carried by the current. You no longer need to guide it. You can let it drift. Whisper softly. I release, I rest, I return. Again, I release, I rest, I return. Each repetition softens the body. Each word loosens the mind. You are not clinging anymore. You are floating. The Buddha taught that peace is always here, not in the past, not in the future, but in this very breath. As you breathe now, know that you are touching that peace. You are resting in the truth of who you are, whole, complete, and enough. Imagine the night sky above you filled with stars. One by one they shine like blessings, like quiet reminders that you belong to something vast and loving. The moon rises steady and calm. Its glow wraps around you like a blanket. You are safe under this sky. You are protected. You are loved. Let your breath guide you even deeper. Inhale slowly. Peace. Exhale softly. Release. With every breath you drift further. With every breath you surrender more fully into the arms of rest. Now picture yourself as a leaf resting on a quiet river. The water carries you gently forward. No effort, no resistance. You do not need to swim. You do not need to steer. You are carried. You are safe. You are free. As you float, you hear a soft whisper within. You are enough. You are loved. You are home. These words repeat like a mantra, rocking you to sleep. You are enough. You are loved. You are home. Your body grows heavier. Your breath grows softer. Your mind grows still. Thoughts may rise like faint ripples, but they fade quickly into the silence. Beneath them all, peace remains, steady and vast. Rest in this peace. Rest in the knowing that you are not broken. You are not lacking. You are not alone. You are part of the great rhythm of life, the same rhythm that carries the rivers, that moves the stars, that guides the seasons. Tonight, that rhythm carries you into rest. Take one final deep inhale. Hold gently and exhale, letting go of everything. Let the last threads of worry dissolve. Let the last tensions melt away. Feel yourself slipping into the quiet embrace of sleep. As you drift, let your final thoughts be blessings. May I be safe. May I be at peace. May I rest deeply. And as these words echo softly, know that you are exactly where you need to be. You are already home. You are already whole. You are already free. Now, dear friend, release fully. Drift gently, sleep deeply, and awaken tomorrow renewed, refreshed, and at peace. For tonight, let go. For tonight, be still. For tonight, sleep. Good night. As you rest now, remember, peace is not something far away. It is here within you, in every breath, in every gentle moment of awareness. No matter how heavy the world may feel, you are never alone. You are part of this vast river of life, held by compassion, carried by love, guided by wisdom. If tonight's journey brought even a drop of calm to your heart, let bright Buddha be your sanctuary. Subscribe so that whenever you long for peace, you will always have a place to return to. A home of healing, wisdom, and light. Rest deeply, dear friend. You are enough. You are loved. You are free.